everybody in the valley knows about the graveyard, the old people. But no one ever remembers seeing any grave markers. When I was in here about 15 years ago with my friend, we took pictures of them, and they were, the one in particular said Baby White on it, and the White family used to live just up the field across the highway. I brought a fan rake in and a pair of cutters and some lunch. I'm going to just maybe clean up a little bit of these leaves here, and I'll see if I can't find it in this square. I'm pretty sure it's along the back end here, right where I'm at, down in this area. But you can see it's pretty grown in. No one's touched anything for a long time, so I'm going to snip a few of these tag alders out of the way here and make it easier to go back and forth, and I'll start cleaning up. It's almost lunchtime. It's 20 to 2, so I'm going to have lunch pretty soon, and yeah, we'll go from there. Here's a stone in an otherwise completely barren of stone place, so this may be a marker of some kind. So what I'll do, I'll just gently rake everything, rake all these leaves up, and I'll see if I can find any kind of something else. Well, you're not going to believe this. I snipped a couple branches, took the fan rake out, and I just started fanning off the leaves here. And came around into here, got all that cleaned off. And I went back towards that indent, and that rock I thought might be a marker. It's up over in there. And I cleaned off this little area. And lo and behold, there's a brick. Mossy old brick. It's right beside this indentation in the ground. I mean, that looks like a coffin burial. See the way the ground up here, ground up here is all mounded in a ring. That would have been the excess that they didn't put back on after the coffin sank. So I expect to find a marker up here, maybe, or here. And then if you look over here, back in there, there's more indents in the ground. So I'll have a little scritch around in here with the rake. I'll be careful, and I'll see if I can find any more of these. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there's writing on this one. Yeah. I'll get a little brush maybe, and I'll brush that off. There. It looks like a W there. Or an M. Oh, okay. It's up the other way. It's an M, not a W. I never thought to bring a little brush. Didn't think I'd get that far. Oh, it is a W. Yeah, I don't think it's going to hurt. Just scratch it off a bit here. W-I-D would E-M Widom. I-R. Oh, Wedemeyer. Wedemeyer. That's, what is that, Finn or German? Wedemeyer. Oh. No date, on it. Wedemeyer. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to just snoop around, see if I can find one or two more before dark, so I'll put the camera down and get at it. Yeah, so there you go. There are markers. I knew I wasn't dreaming. they were in here. You just have to be looking down and take that little layer of leaves off. Everybody, I think, was expecting tombstones, but I don't think anyone could afford them then. They just had those little cement or brick markers made, and that's all they required back then. Well, I'm glad I found it. We'll clean it up a little bit in here and make it presentable again. It's getting grown in. It's going to be lost forever. I'm really happy that these markers didn't get taken as souvenirs. So I guess that's the only thing about opening it up. Some creepy person will want that for their mantelpiece or something, and then it's gone forever. So I guess it's kind of a toss-up. Recover or just let it get buried by the forest. Now it's lunchtime. I'm going to go just outside the gate over here. There's a big pine tree. I'm going to hide under that, and I'm going to make a little fire and have some soup. I'm starving. Oh, I'm so happy to find that. I cleaned up a little bit, but there's still a whole pile of stuff. I mean, that all has to come out of there. So I walked around over just west of the one I found earlier, and I found another one right here. See that square? Or rectangle, I mean. That's another one. Oh, there's something here. I'm going to put my glasses on. It's getting dark. Yeah, there's a stone here. Okay, so... well, we know the cemetery is here anyways. And I'll let the family know. They can come down and do a little bit of searching and reminiscing. I'll look around a little bit more, but can't spend too much more time in here. I don't want to be caught in the graveyard after dark. I got this whole area all rigged like a little park in here now. Doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of big rotten stuff to take out of here to do a proper job of cleaning it, but I found 3 markers. I found this little mossy gem under there, and the Whittemire one right here. Now there's the indentation here. I didn't find anything, but I didn't clean it out really well. It may have just sort of toppled into the hole or slid in. Where did it go now? I found another one. Let me just see. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's another marker down here. And then there's an indent in the ground, which I saw earlier. And then there's the other 2 stones up there. The marker stones. Right there. But I went around and around, and I can't find any more right here, but it doesn't mean they're not under a piece of debris or something like that. I didn't scrub the forest down here. So I didn't even check to see what this was, whether it was it's a piece of that greenstone. I think they call it Keewaydin. Yeah. So I'm not sure whether that was the headstone or the foot marker, but it's definitely something. Anyway, getting really late and it's starting to rain, so I'm going to boogie out of here. So yeah, I came back over here just to have a look and see. I got too curious for my own good. I want to see if this one is the baby white. Just peel it off. Careful here, right in the middle. Some of them may have nothing on them at all. Oh, there's some lettering starting to show. Oh, might be another. Yeah, it's another Wiedemeyer. R and then the E at the end there. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's another. There's two Wiedemeyers. So baby white's in here somewhere. I'm positive I saw it. So back when the people were alive, this whole area would have been cleared, and you would have been able to see the mountain over there. The sunsets would have been spectacular, and decent sunrise over the mountain to the east as well. So this used to be all cleared land. It's all really grown back in. They worked really hard back in the day. I can't believe they cleared what they did with the machines they had, or lack of machines. So yeah, this probably in its day was quite a sweet piece of land to be buried on.